and he wants to celebrate you.
Now it's time for your top plays. Hey everyone, it's Kyle Speller, public address announcer for your Denver Nuggets. We're here to showcase your Mobile One top drives. Let's get cruising.
Oh, that's his 8th make of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the presentation of the award ceremony. Andre Iguodala. Gary Payton II.
Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports. Well, Clark, I think I speak for all of the NBA family. Saying that we are eager to get this season underway.
Always, B.A. You know, we love the fact that each new season brings a clean slate for everybody. Players, coaches, announcers, fans. It doesn't matter what you did last season. Everybody starts at ground zero this season. Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Hachimura, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Lakers lead by 13. Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
From the wing, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. He's got 5. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. Outside Russell. Pass to Bamba. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Bamba's got 5 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Goes up on the wing, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Here's James. He's got 12. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And the Lakers making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Pass to Bamba. And here's Beasley. Over Green. They get it back. Bamba, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Now Los Angeles with it. Outside Walker. Up top Beasley. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Pass to Speedy. Back to Poole. Here's Speedy. 10 points for him. No good from the wing. In transition, here they come. Tries it from 16. Beasley misses. Golden State has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Speedy. And the three-pointer goes. And now just a 5-point Laker lead.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Beasley. There's the three. Hits a three-pointer.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Out to the wing. Here's Speedy. Drains the triple. He's got 16.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now here's Schroeder. He's closely guarded. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Speedy. He's guarded by Beasley. Here's Speedy. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Beasley. Pass to Hachimura. Over Poole. Here's Walker. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Warriors trailing. Poole outside. Pass to Speedy. .52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Good on the bucket.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Pass to Speedy. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter, and the shot goes in.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
To the inside, Bamba, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Here's Speedy. He drops it from range. Give him 23.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
Boy, the shifty, quick-footed Schroeder is a great weapon to have. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's a very effective player.
Here's Speedy. With 1 on the clock. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The Lakers on top. They're up by 6.
The Lakers.
And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
One of the things, actually the one thing that really stands out to me is the amount of points they're piling up at the charity stripe. They're doing a great job getting to the line and converting.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, then it's Lonnie Walker, and it's Reeves in a shooting guard. A nice shot by Speedy.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. love the attack mentality in a close game.
The floater. Offensive rebound. Davis. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. And for the Warriors, they're shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Here's Speedy. He nails it, and we're tied.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And again, the Lakers, no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 33 points for him.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Russell finds Davis. Here's Reeves. Pass to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the long J. Russell's got 11 points.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
Here's Speedy. Again, the Warriors score. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Russell, the pass to James. Back to Russell. Pass to Reeves. Here's the three. No good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Speedy. Give him 35. He buries it from 3. And the Warriors lead by 2.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
He's got 11. James outside.
Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Oh, big-time drive, two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Kept alive. Looney. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Looney's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Vanderbilt. Uses the glass on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Warriors leading. Pass to Speedy. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Reeves. No good with the triple. Golden State has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Gives us a
quote, "You have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. Wiggins against James. Here's Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout. Called by Golden State.
Here we go. Make some noise, fans, for
comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5.
76.
We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
71.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Pass to Russell. This one for 3. Offensive board.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Here's Speedy, guarded by Russell. Launches a 3. Yes.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you.
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
Yeah, you know, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took it upon myself to make sure we didn't. You know, at this point, there are no excuses. It's time to put up or shut up, and there are no moral victories in this league.
And you got the win tonight in large part because of your scoring. What did you see in the defense?
Appreciate you two in here.
Hey, everyone.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
You know, John, there was a lot of noise this offseason about whether I was the right pick at 18, so it felt really good to get out there and just start proving my worth and proving that I was the right choice, you know? You know, I was so sick and tired about hearing about right choice and P this.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day.
Yeah, John, you know, I felt that support tonight. Okay, that's it. All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and, the big boss...
MP, come on in, take a seat.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my...
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah.
And if the beat live, you know.
I don't remember. Like, make it sound fire.
Don't even think that you're doing this.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Ju made it. Big chain around my neck so these know I'm rich. And I don't need with the big stack in this purse so these know I'm working. I'm holding this in my Birkin. Gotta hold that L trying to come for my pen. I'm really finna make another M. Now tell me how to I'm in the wrong if I don't want the he still ain't with the be working. I make moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I'll for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy. And I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's bang up in the body. Sorry. Take me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the girl. Don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister. You really need to come and get your mister. Seeing all my ops linked up in the picture. Everybody look busted, injured. Stuck on my page, probably want.
Doing good, bro. You?
Moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy. And I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's bang up in the body. Baby running my pack. Some lame broke all in my way. Clear 'em. Chains ain't making no noise. Ain't big enough. Wildin'. On the boat on the island. When I better make 'em go to top.
Random Wreck Goat is next in, well, the wreck, of course. Okay, walking it up a little bit, gave him a little hezzy. All right, he goes up. Oh, wait a minute. Did you just see that? Finishing on the right, no, with the left. I don't know what he did. No blinker. It's all quite a lane change at freeway speeds. Nicely done. Let's close out with 2 seconds left. It's Mario. He's got the ball. Driving to the lane. Oh, taking the contact, bodying up. Wall up, baby, wall up. Hey, you better get in the weight room on that one. Avoids the block and starts the block party. Great win. This is a tough choice. Pick your...
I'ma have my fun. T-Cub, I can fit it in my purse. Which one of y'all wanna go first? Spicy, ain't it y'all built like me? I run probably how I gotta deal with Nike. Beefing, you just mad we ain't speaking. And I'm the one that put the roof where you sleep in. Phony, I don't need no new homies. I'm the reason all of my ops ain't homeless.
I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. What a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, load up on the. I'm trying to get. Yeah, it's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. I stepped in the club. There you go. My keep using. My presence start up. The girls get excited. Hold on, wanna try it. I'm like, why not try it? My sweat, they wanna buy it. My they wanna try it. Club going stupid. When I they do it. Jury got a jugging and she moving. Grocery dealing. Who you? Bro, 2 years ago, now I'm worth $1 million. Jumping to the ceiling. That's how we ballin'. You know that I'm rolling through another. Now I'm on the leader in the club with the.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. GA.
Thanks, Kevin. Last season, Stephen Curry said.
Yeah, pretty unanimous, David. You're right. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Terry Rozier is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. And for Golden State, the 3 great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
For three, Oubre. A second chance effort. And there's the bucket as Williams finishes it off.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Hayward, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Gordon Hayward showing he can score from just about anywhere, but he's especially dangerous close in.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
Hornets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Oubre off the drive. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Thompson from long range. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 6.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
And then Washington with the dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Wiggins passing to Poole. Curry against Rozier. From the arc. Curry's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
You have to admire the activity of Klay Thompson on the defensive end. It seems like he makes it his mission to make life difficult for whoever he's checking.
Rozier against Curry. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Goes up off the inbound. And it's Rozier missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. Trains the three-pointer.
A three-point specialist. Can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
A shot by Hayward, wide open, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Good to see Hayward out there on the floor. For the past few years, this guy's dealt with a ton of injuries.
And it's a shame, B.A., because when he's completely healthy, he's proven he's capable of making an all-star team. Consider this. In every season but his rookie year, he's been a double-digit scorer, and he always does it in very efficient fashion.
Offensive rebound. The layup off target. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down. And really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here's Smith taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Passes it to Richards. 5 to shoot. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game.
Team sport.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Here's Smith. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's DiVincenzo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on James Bouknight. GA with their 4th title. The combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green. The single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
Clay Thompson.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Draymond Green is checked in for Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. And Poole subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Smith. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Smith driving to the basket. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Wow, the amazing speed and athleticism of Mr. Dennis Smith Jr. No mercy on the attack.
Payton kicks to Thompson. There's the 3. Rebound by Williams. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to Toronto. Here's Smith. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark.
That's where the threat of being a great scorer from Klay Thompson allows a teammate to get wide open.
27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. That's tipped. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. And Payton throws it down hard.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Hornets trail by 5. High post try. Here's Williams. And that one is good. Williams has got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Thompson from long range. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Warriors ahead, up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
18. Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
The 3 great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Warriors leading by 4. Wiggins dishes to Curry. And here's Poole for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. He's got 8.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
Oubre, good. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Wiggins kicks to Thompson. The tray. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Oubre on the wing. Williams with a clean look. That 3 off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Golden State moving it around. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming on the triple.
Charlotte calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run.
Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And there's the pass to Melodon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Washington. And Charlotte turns it over again. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Thompson. Kuminga the pass to Thompson. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Oubre for 3. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Golden State. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. On the wing, Thompson. Three-pointer. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
He gets that one. Washington's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what they're asking for from Dennis Smith Jr. Keep your eyes up and be ready to make a play for your teammates.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And so it's Charlotte with it. The Warriors making the shot. Now here's Melodon. Defended by DiVincenzo. 11 feet away. Smith, no good.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Driving the lane, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Charlotte calls timeout. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustration mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. And the shot goes in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Hornets trail by 18. Smith the pass to Bouknight. Here's McGowan's. Here's Washington. 6 points for him. Pass to Bouknight. Here's McGowan's. He's covered by Thompson. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Wiggins. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here is Smith taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. That's to McGowan. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Thompson outside. From downtown. With the clock running down. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end the fourth.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 24 points, 3 assists. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party. And fortunately, we were all invited. The key is that shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks. And it's a blowout right now.
Shaq, let's get your insight. And that wraps up the halftime show. 3rd quarter set to begin in just a few.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Warriors leading by 21. On the floor for Charlotte, the forwards are Hayward and Washington. Oubre out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Williams at the 5, home in the paint.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
This is it to Oubre. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Oubre has got 8 points.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Thompson from long range. And another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Hayward looking around. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
Well, Gordon Hayward is a special talent. This guy has got size and speed and handle, and that's a nightmare for a defender.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Klay Thompson. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Peyton, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Paladon's checked in for P.J. Washington. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Curry against Rozier. Curry passes to Wiggins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wiggins has got 7 now in this quarter.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish. Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Misses in close. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. And Hayward with the stuff.
And I think games like this prove why Gordon Hayward is now an all-star level talent. He understands when he's hot, I need to carry my team. I love his aggressiveness.
Here's Curry with the 3. Hayward grabs the board.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And Hayward with the stuff.
Well, just great recognition from Hayward. Shows his vertical to finish that pass.
Here's Wiggins. That's it, coming off an assist from Peyton. And it's 13 points for Andrew Wiggins. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rozier the pass to Melodon. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Well, no one rotates over. Andrew Wiggins makes them look silly at the rim.
For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Charlotte calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green is checked in for Kevon Looney. Green comes in for Wiggins. Thompson, he's checked in for Kuminga. And Poole subbed in for Gary Payton. Smith the pass to McGowan. Smith outside. Charlotte moving it around. Baseline jumper. And once again off the mark by Charlotte.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Thompson outside. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Back to Smith. Down low, Richards. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Good, another from 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Curry against Smith. And the pass to Bouknight. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. Thompson surveying the floor. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Gets it off, and again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The 3 great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Green is out there with Wiggins. That's the Warriors' 5. Knocks it loose. And it's the Warriors on the break. Bouknight passes to Richards. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Wiggins drives in, and Wiggins throws it down hard.
Well, it's like the ball is an extension of his hands. Wiggins with the impressive handle.
Charlotte shooting at 51%. Really solid. Pass to Bouknight. To the middle. Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and the representation of the Players Association that this is something of value. Well, the gravity that Curry commands, it always leads to wide open looks for the guys around him.
Melodon passes to Bouknight. Now, here's Melodon. They double him with Wiggins. Jones, no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Thompson for the triple. The shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And the basket by McGowan. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Wiggins.
Doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
A three for DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Payton looking it over. And the Warriors miss again.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Looney. Klay Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. Poole's checked in for Gary Payton. And Curry subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Thompson from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mikhailuk. Jones against Green. Maladon passes to Jones. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 assists in the game. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Passes it to McGowan. Here's Mikhailuk. The three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Thompson finds Curry. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Mikhailuk passes to Maladon. And then Maladon with the dunk.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Thompson from long range. And Jones pulls it down. Charlotte's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in the men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And you can tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Klay Thompson.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Wiggins. Lamb, he's checked in for Thompson. Moody subbed in for Jordan Poole. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord-cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Here's Mikhailuk. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Got that one up quick.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now the pass to Melodon. All alone. The Warriors pull it in. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. And it's Curry again from deep.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant there.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of...
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Wanna take a trip.
I know she want no line from you. Me, I won't feel worry, only one and two. When I see you flying out of Timbuktu, chucking all the money from the tree I grew. I know she tear these eyes from you. Caught me in the middle of the ball I threw. If you want me bowing to the glass I drew, I could melt the colors if you stain on you. Time up.
I just like the sound.
Y'all do not know me, I shoot like I'm Kobe. That boy really tough on his dozy though. I keep it in no OVO. I ain't with nothing, just have my portfolio. Really come from a block way. Boy, that ain't no goalie, bro. Say you about what you claiming and show me though. You gon' turn toe to toe. Trench kid, gotta run it up. If you thinking I'ma lose, then you never. Power driven damage, ooh, belly buttercup. Youngins on my city, keep it smooth just to sum it up. No security, you see me, but that doing it, that's why VVS is jumping while it's like a mosh pit. Really not, but I'm moving like I'm hot. Legal money coming and I started off. Due to everything I did, it's really no flaws. All my been going up, no dodging. And I'ma keep on coming with the heat, I'm hogging. Trench cake, glitter on a piece, stop sobbing. Pain, it defeats my noggin. If that ain't really your beef, stop siding. Say you try to run in these streets, stop hiding. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Real course, they be on that funny stuff. Rigid money, my wrist me on. I done gained way too far, I can't get up. I got... Be honest with us. Hearing I walk inside, I be. Know the haters mad, they got enough of us. Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. I just stack up that money, I run it up. Oh, love me, I run it up. What up? You gonna tell me my money? I run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up.
We're continuing our Jordan Mode interview series, and this week we have the legend, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He sat down with us to give his insight into Michael Jordan's game, his drive, and his effect on the NBA.
I would describe Michael Jordan as the ultimate in what you would want from a guard. His ability to score and defend were both superlative. But he, at any time, could take over a game and make every shot, every crucial shot. You couldn't guard him. You know, the guards were too small and not as agile. The big guys were too slow. Couldn't keep up with him. You had to really have a lot of good luck going for you to block his shot. He just was invincible with the ball. He was going to make that jump shot time in, time out. Michael got hurt his first year, and he couldn't finish the year. I had some conversations with James Worthy, who played with Michael at the University of North Carolina, and he was telling me, you don't understand his skill set. He's going to dominate at both ends of the floor.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got the Detroit Pistons facing the Memphis Grizzlies. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Duren. Ivy is out there with Hayes. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. And here's Morant. Outside Gasol. Pass to Conley. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league. His ability to stretch the floor.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Now here's Hayes, covered by Conley, and the dunk by Stewart.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Kept alive, Gasol. The pass to Morant. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Ivy. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. Over Morant. The shot by Ivy, no good. It's Morant in the corner. And Morant throws it down.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Duren. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
They get a hand on it. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. Dave, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to. They'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that 3-point shot. And Memphis making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Here's Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Hayes, the pass to Ivy. Ball's knocked loose. Passes to Stewart. Kicks it to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. It's good. Morant's got 8.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Morant with the steal. Right side, Conley. Lets it go from deep. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Tony Allen's checked in for Morant. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Wiseman's checked in for Durant. Marvin Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Burks, he's checked in for Ivy. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Hayes.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
Pau Gasol's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Tony Allen. And that one's good. Morant. 10 points for him.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Joseph, the pass to Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
No, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
Detroit making a switch here. Livers is checked in.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often. It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And then Morant rams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 7. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Here's Livers. Following the basket by Ja Morant. 6 to shoot. Back to Wiseman. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And it's Livers missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on James Wiseman.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Now the Pistons with it. Joseph with the ball. Conley picks him up. Livers the pass to Joseph. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Livers missing. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Morant moves it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And finished off by Morant.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Pistons trail by 15. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Some changes for Memphis. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Gasol. Battier comes in for Zach Randolph. And Bibby subbed in for Mike Conley. Now here's Joseph. He's still scoreless so far in this one. With the drive. And good that time.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
A About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count it. Morant's got 22 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Burks. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Morant, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 24.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Count that one.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
They've got Ja Morant. Shane Battier is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Bibby, and it's Reeves in at the 5. That's the group from Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hayes dishes to Ivy. A 3-ball. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And then Morant rams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's the pass to Ivy. And here's Bagley. Sinks that one from the post. Bagley's got his second bucket tonight.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Morant. The shot's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Bibby. Banked in off the glass. Bibby's got his first points of the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Durant. Left side, Bagley. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart's checked in. Conley kicks to Miller. Allen for 3. Duran pulls it in. Pistons trail by 16. Here's Ivy. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
It's Allen with the drive. And it's Allen with the jam.
Tony Allen can be effective taking it to the cup, using that herky-jerky motion of his to get as close to the rim as possible.
Pass to Ivy. To the paint. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. What about Detroit takes possession? Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Now here's Ivy. He started closely. And it's Stewart, top of the key. Pass to Duran. He kicks it to Ivy. 5 on the clock. The pass to Duran. Here's Stewart. It's rebounded by Memphis. Randolph's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take, leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Stewart against Randolph. Right side, Joseph. Right wing. Now, here's Ivy. Guarded by Morant. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And here are the Grizzlies now. They led by as many as 18 points. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And Gasol sends it back.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Pass delivered. Now, here's Ivy. Joseph looking around. Pocket 6. Over Gasol. Joseph finds Wiseman. The shot comes out, and it's Memphis the other way. Morant right side. Over in the corner, Conley. The offensive rebound. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Another shot. And it's Morant. That time on the assist from Conley. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The rebound by Ivy.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Michael Conley. Detroit also making some changes. Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Alec Burks sub in for Joseph. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Lively. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Good on the shot. Morant's got 38 points.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Here's Ivy. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Memphis out in front, running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 3 points and 2 steals. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout.
Shaq, what'd you think about the Pistons?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glass like this is a little embarrassing. Showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly,
on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. He's out there with Ivy. Then it's Duren. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Stewart in at the 4. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Memphis on defense. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Randolph trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Morant's got 44.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Hayes the pass to Bogdanovic. Passes it to Hayes. From deep. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. This is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
The pass to Bogdanovic. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 48.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Pistons have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Tony Allen's checked in for Memphis. Corey Joseph's checked in for Detroit.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And Memphis making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Outside Bogdanovic. To the inside, Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Memphis.
Here's Conley. Pass to Reeves. Allen outside. From past the arc. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. For the 3. The putback and the second chance up by Randolph. Randolph's got his first bucket in this one.
Zach Randolph is just relentless on the glass. One of the best offensive rebounders we have in the game.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Count it.
Easy look for mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Pass to Conley, taken away by Hayes. Passes it to Stewart. Good, nice job down low. Stewart's got 6.
This is why Stewart shoots a good percentage, because he takes smart shots inside.
Reaction, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Second chance shot. Shot's good by Duran. Duran's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Randolph. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Randolph was an Indiana State champion coming out of high school, so you know the pressure of the NBA doesn't bother him. There's nothing more intense than that when you talk about that Indiana high school tournament.
Joseph against Conley. Here's Reeves. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 7th assist in the game.
And that's exactly what Conley is out there to do. Love how he sets his teammates up.
Wiseman with the bucket.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Out of bounds, Pistons ball. Substitution for your Grizzlies, Jonas Valanciunas, Mike Miller, Mike Bibby.
1:58 left to play in the 3rd. Joseph with the ball. Zach Randolph covering. The pass to Burks for 3. Here's White. Wow, hammering it in.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Substitution for your Grizzlies.
1:37 left to play in the 3rd. Morant against Burks.
Mike Conley.
Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Detroit ball. Detroit calls timeout. The loudest fans will get 3 pieces. So make some noise.
1:21 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Joseph the pass to Burks. And Detroit again with the bucket.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Morant gets to Gasol. Outside Conley. From outside the arc. Gets the rebound. Tries again. And Gasol with the lay-in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Morant. Good on the bucket. Morant's got 50 points.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Wiseman. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
32 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Burks against Morant. Pass to Joseph. Here's Livers. And the 3 ball is good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Morant. It's deflected. Right side, Joseph. And Gasol sends it back. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Piston substitution, Ivy.
Morant looking around. The shot's good from Randolph. Randolph's got 6 points.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
We got to get down and get engaged at this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Conley. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Morant. And it's Miller in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
That's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Ivy passes to Magruder. And here's Burks. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Magruder. And another three for Detroit.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Morant. And the shot goes down. Morant's got 58.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Passes it to Ivy. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. And he drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
And here's Detroit. Knocked away. And Morant throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And Morant throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
There's the pass to Burks. Now, here's Ivy. He's tightly guarded. Here's Magruder. Now, here's Duren. Guarded by Valanciunas.
Track.
Here's Morant. And yes, it's good.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Ivy passes to Burks. Here's Magruder. Three-pointer. Duran, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Reeves is checked in. Battier comes in for Mike Miller. Allen's checked in for Morant. And it's Williams in for Mike Conley. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Livers is checked in. And Hampton subbed in for Ivy. Right side, Williams. Over Hampton. Offensive rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Knocked loose. Hampton passes to Magruder. Jacks up a three. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Battier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Zach Randolph's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Mike Conley in for Williams. Allen kicks to Battier. Here's Conley. It's good.
Oh, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Pass delivers. Here's Magruder. Fires for 3. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Fires from 14. Reeves the pass to Battier. Bangs home the trifecta.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Conley's shot is off, and Detroit has possession. Here's Hampton. It's rebounded by Randolph. Right side, Conley. And he banks in the layup.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Now Hampton. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Like a city shopping in my closet. Nowadays, most of these artists sound like artists. Trust me, they can't ball the way I'm balling. Bronson, tallest, star 9. Got beaches, beauty. Style living life like the Beatles. Wrong name, treat them like true religions. Don't judge me, I'm not too religious. Rocking mics used to be top. They don't even know
line, tallest, star nine. On me, got features like Riri, and it's water on my wrist, like Fiji. I'm ballin', top 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Ballin', ballin', ballin'.
Yeah, 英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラー。I put the back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラー。I put the back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。今到着成田。前はマクドナルド、今食べてるキャビア。喋り方がキャビア。神書く雷や。渋谷クラブ入り。VIP。Yeah。上がる夢を見てるいつも通り。開けて飲んでる水のように。特にいたら渋谷立てて地図を読む。ニューヨーク帰ったら普通のアジア人に戻る。英語何もわかりません。俺の女は過去口。洋服ほとんど中国から。今からパリ服を月間に確かにやね。月間にってわかるよね。アルバム終わったらあとすぐ国出る。I'm a check 滑らか with the flow。 Everybody on the flow。 どこでも出身。 Everybody 欲しい人いるから僕。ポケットの中パスポート見つかるわけないよ。Yeah。英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラー。I put back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラー。I put it back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。Me no speak no English. These fools who just see payment. Them labels just see business. I'm an NY child, my fit head down to the brows. I've been trying to make an imprint. Cause my whole life was a misfit. When I background cause they miss kid, I'm getting back in my zone. Made a new path for the wave, now I'm traveling home. Most of the time I keep hands on my paper, my head in the clouds, I can't answer the phone. Most of be telling me that I'm a star. I'm the crew and the cast of the show. Blowing up top of the Tokyo Tower. My aura is powerful, speaking in tongues of my own. Ego wakarimasen. Ego wakarimasen. Aji America Jin. Ego wakarimasen. Miyaji kasegu dollar. I put back in the yen. Ego mo wasurechatta. I'm bringing it back to Japan. Ego wakarimasen. Ego wakarimasen. Aji America Jin. Ego wakarimasen. Miyaji kasegu dollar. I put back in the yen. Ego mo wasurechatta. I'm bringing it back to Japan.
Let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, hey, get it right. Two step and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Hey, let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, hey, get it right. Two step and let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, 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 let you show. Oh, hey, roll. I'm clean and it. Now I'm finna show the lean in it. This grand hustle team of kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath. The opposite of. I ride 26 and let my screen flip. Trophy watching open. Triple black phantom. Nah, it ain't tilt. With lucky torn down the man, but nah, it ain't flip. Hey, bounce. Okay, then I let my shoulder lean. And I bet my car tall. And I bet my motor clean. Suicide door, brown rover look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, call it Trope. Go for me. Ice come for Boca Raton. 100 carat hammer froze for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy, now I'm around Dion. Put them lights up in my rim, now I'm around neon. Our cars look like Creon. No on the man though, I can shoulder lean. I don't know how to dance though. Let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, hey, get it right. Two step and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Hey, let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, hey, get it right. Two step and let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, 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 let you show. First I let my wheel spin, then I let my screen fall, then I let my trunk be the green bright Molotov. Then I take that the burl in my. After that, my girl Chevy blue like the world.
Hey everyone, and welcome to NBA 2K. We've got Got a chance to check out a My Player build and test out his skills. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Golden State Warriors.
Hello, everyone. I'm Blake Suniga, excited to be courtside with my broadcast partners, King Sports and Brian Banafitemi. What a game we have tonight.
My player is in the house, and he's who I will be tracking tonight. I'm really curious, with his fit on this team. Can he mesh with his teammates? Let's see how the individual skills work in a team environment.
Yeah, Tim, I want to see that too, because coaches and front office personnel, they want winning players. And to have a long, successful career operating within a system is critical. You're going to probably play for multiple coaches who play different ways. So the question is, can you adjust your game? Can you make an impact on any team?
With the salary cap and the Supermax being introduced, the amount of money vets cost to have on your team, how vital is it to hit on your draft picks?
It's huge. You look at that Warriors run. They drafted Steph, Clay, Draymond in the second round. That was massive in allowing them to sign Kevin Durant. The biggest thing is draft picks just get paid less, have controlled contracts. So you have them on your roster, and it opens up cap space, and it's really a giant plus. You get tremendous value out of them when they're good.
And Tim, after that initial 4-year contract for first-round picks, you also can match any offer their first time in free agency. So team control is huge, especially in the current climate with guys constantly moving teams. The NBA setup really helps out the smaller market teams in regards to holding on to their stars early in their careers.
This is his first free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first.
Dorian Finney-Smith at the line for 2.
And no luck that time either. My player left side. Green outside. My player. Three-pointer.
Claxton grabs the miss.
To the middle. Here's Bridges. Rejected by Klay Thompson. A nice shot by Johnson.
He is such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
My player left side. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throws.
First personal foul.
And that one misses.
To be an effective wing player, you're going to spend some time at the free throw line. I think my player has figured that much out.
Second team foul.
First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. So get this. You get that My Player build wing ready, and you team up with all-star Klay Thompson. How does that sound?
It sounds awesome, Blake. Klay is such a low-maintenance guy that I think he fits with anyone. I would just make sure to give Klay his space and let him have his room to shoot. But when you talk about pairing him with certain players, Klay is so easy to get along with that I just don't see it ever being a problem.
And Thompson is an all-defensive team defender. So you don't have to draw the biggest assignment. That would help you out as well. Overall, Thompson is the perfect player to have on your team because, really, you don't have to change your game at all. And I like how my player kept his concentration. Not easy, but he found a way to convert.
Dinwiddie, Curry covering. Back to Johnson. Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by my player. Shots good by Curry.
That's some incredible vision from my player. Are we sure he isn't a point guard?
Brooklyn calls timeout.
He wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change some things up as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Make some noise and welcome out New York Warriors, this team. Once again, give it up for your Warriors dance team.
First quarter quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
From three-point range, he has to hit the ground running. What a first quarter from him.
The Warriors with the lead. Well, guys, let's look at playing as a wing, and you get to play with Steph Curry. Sounds incredible to me, right?
Well, there's a reason stars have flocked to play with Steph in recent years, guys. He's an unselfish superstar. So as a wing, if you just set up in a corner and fire away, Steph's driving and passing ability will lead to some nice looks. Plus, with all the attention he attracts offensively, that's going to result in some more open space for you.
Chef Curry, such an underrated passer. Be ready at any time for the feed. We've seen Curry try all types of crazy dishes. Defensively, teams try to switch him. So the ability to guard multiple positions would be key. Now you got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They got to change something.
Timeout call, the Warriors. And one of the stories here, Johnson is getting it done today.
He's on fire from three-point range. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping his long-range assault.
Now here's my player. 8 points for him. No good from outside. Right side, Johnson. That falls. Great assist by Dinwiddie.
He's been key for them, the way he's distributed the ball.
No doubt, Tim. And when the offense runs through him, it's just such a smooth operation.
And it's so much fun to watch.
And my player gets it to go.
I love that recognition from Steph Curry. Has a good understanding for when to shoot and when to give it up.
To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
On the wing, Dorian Finney-Smith. Defended by Green. Pass to Claxton. He gets that one.
He made that pass to a spot and let his teammate run right into it.
Here's my player. That shot off the mark.
Excellent D there from Johnson.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Bridges. Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton.
Out to Johnson.
For three. And the Nets, another three.
Three-pointer.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
Tell me how you wanna give it up. Oh, about love, I'm standing on big trust. Whoa, it's like homies plotting on me. I get no sleep. I get no sleep. It's like homies plotting on me. I get no sleep. I get no sleep. I just walked in through the front door, left out with a back end. One try with me back, then they look a little sweet, try to tap in. Transaction, y'all just getting money in the past tense. I can name 10 mad right now that I came up rapping. I'm a leader, the money turn me to a boss. Bigger than coming, the harder they gon' fall. I done been set up by I used to love. I'm supposed to trust them, met in the club. She just wanna skip a young thug. I'm telling you what it is, don't talk about what it was. Yeah, you got, but everybody got, just put this like, whoa. Out the window, oh, see the around my eyes, those ain't my friends. No, oh, tell me how you wanna give it up. Oh, about love, I'm standing on big trust. Whoa, it's like homies plotting on me. I get no sleep, I get no sleep. It's like homies plotting on me. I get no sleep. I get no sleep.
Clyde, Guevara. It's gonna make for a hard cover. DJ Drama.
for salvation.
Keep the door down, ain't no point in waiting. That boy lying his raps. They love you tonight in the morning. Hey, handout ain't nobody make me. Won't sound for a while, let they talking M's. Shoot to make the shot, don't shoot at the rim. If you make it out, then stay there. They don't play fair stuff and the rats in the satchel. You don't pass it out, they wanna get at you. Passing out, pray a hater. He wanna play the game, he ain't about action. Finessing it every way we make it happen. No time to play today, we gon' when you move heavy, be ready for static. Bust out no face in the roller, but next I need me a little patty. Rest they put up in the attic. Shawty got stuck through a track. When it's in the air, you can't dodge. Don't do no withdrawal, only taking deposit. And I pull off in the big body mag. Got your in the loft and you straight on it. You know I'm equipped, I stay 2 steps ahead. Signing no deal, independent instead. If I can't buy it, then I can't afford it. You tried to rent it, that's why you got shorted. My windows tinted, can't see in. He got lost, trying to fit in the mix. Got took off, trying to act like he rigged. How you loving it? Drive real fast when I put it in sport. I'ma do the dash for the cash, no short. He don't got a passport, he get moving. So my body a little sore. Made me a way, they ain't open the door. Made me a way, they ain't open the door. Catch you a feet, I ain't caught him down bad. Got on my feet, I ain't going back broke. Rock all white, you wanna ski down the slope. I don't play with my new designer fit, but it look old. I ain't trying, I know it's a goal.
Board members.
bottom, but he made it happen. I don't wanna make no friends, point me to my ends. Who he think he is in that brand new Benz? They should've knew I was coming. Just a little young and I knew I'd give me some money. Know I turn nothing to something. I look at your cousin, the youngest is me and and I promise to keep it 100, keep it 100. You see me grinding it hot slow, you got to respect me. Give me my check, please. Young and chasing dreams, reaching for the stars. Be all you can be, either you gon' starve. Young and not that bottom, but he beat the odds. Yeah, ain't gon' lie, yeah, they hard. But now I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. Yeah, I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. He richer than he ever been. I'm richer than ever. Whipping a Tesla, cost etc. Hit him with pressure. My won't let up. Tell him to catch up. Wake up, got $1 million in diamonds that sit on the dresser. Run up that check now, flexing my muscles. I feel like cause we come from nothing to rollies and plaques. Fake love, it was holding them back. Flashbacks, white. The young, he just wanted to daydream about thumbing through racks. Get cold in the right. Tears fall white. Seen it all, he just wanna relax. I'm richer than I ever been. Put my heart before the bag work I ever did. Gave you a second chance and you laugh again. Remember days I used to wonder will we ever win. Young and chasing dreams, reaching for the stars. Be all you can be, either you gon' starve. Young and not that bottom, but he beat the odds. Yeah, ain't gon' lie, yeah, they hard. But now I'm richer than I've ever been. 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 He richer than he ever been. Ever been.
漫步在车上的节奏随不过 I am the local 24/7有热辣的状态 is full show 跟着我走走长沙人最讲的塑料普通话也炸1日3餐绝对少不了辣再干本入味的菜就好了吧 脖子压住你鬼鬼，就算是别线也无感，就算我也无感，想不得地方也无感，我还是炸手的木仔。你在心酸，我还在无意。我犯过的案，为诚恳不息，一了三我险些认真无敌。一个非是不能改，对我的选择有态度。该走了，总得我站出来。Got you，当面钦佩，老是那片笑颜，大家吵着不得丢狗，分手的在政府纠结，我怎么拿的饭碗？月经要好口罩招手的。Rapping my city，you know that I'm cool，感觉有利落是小帅态度。一个非是不能改，对我的选择有态度。该走了，总得我站出来。
Yo, I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop. No, I can't stop. Been feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop. Yeah, I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I keep going. Swear that I keep going. I keep going. Swear, yeah, I keep going. And make them know the only way is up. We keep going. The only way is we keep going. Yeah, you used to call me baby, but now you. And I'ma need